Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for subscribing if you're a returning subscriber, and thank you for clicking if you just found this through a browse feature or searched for these. Fantastic, nice to see you, or imagine seeing you. All right, before I start giving you the impressions on the P1, which, spoiler alert, they sound kind of wonky, I don't recommend them. Okay, you could quit the video, go! No, but if you want to hear a little bit more about them before I start and about what exactly I mean, because they actually do have something interesting to them I want to share too, okay? I want to say something about the channel and where it's going. I really want to get the Lokius going. I want to show you like what these bands do and how they affect the different headphones. Can we correct the HD800's lack of bass? And will it still sound like the HD800's after EQing it with analog hardware? I want to show you that, okay? I want to show you other stuff. I want to show you how the stacks could be adjusted with the Lokius, or just a dedicated video. I want to show you tube amps. There's so much I want to show you with what I already have, but I'm waiting on some mics to come in from this guy. And for some gear, and so that's going to be like a week before the mics come in, but for some gear, like somebody requested I look at the Oracle and compare it to the Zenzup. I've seen actually a lot of that online. I've been interested in seeing that demoed and commented on that comparison. Believe me, I want to compare that too. I want to see them for myself and share it with you. But without support from either ad money or Patreon, it's going to be difficult to cover that new material. For a while, I'm going to do a lot of videos on the stuff I have that's already expensive. But if you guys do want to support me in getting into that more expensive IEM stuff or new stuff that comes out over time, you can always be part of my Patreon. And I hate to ask about that, but I have a plan for it, so it doesn't sound like I'm just asking for money, okay? All the money in Patreon will be going towards gear for the channel. And most, if not all, the gear that I will buy for these reviews, like this is a new lifestyle for me. I don't usually buy continuous gear just to review. I'm not going to keep all this. I only keep like my favorites, and that's it. I don't like to keep a huge collection. I'm giving away things, even things that belong to my collection, to people on Patreon. So all the money that goes into it will be spent on this gear, and all of that gear will be given away. So I'm hoping it doesn't sound like I'm just speaking for self-service here. $5 a month will give you guys access to getting these for giveaway. $5 a month is for anything $100 or less, which is what these two are, the Tinhifi P1 or the Sennheiser IE100 Pro. I might do an impression on that too in another quick video. And $15 a month or more will give you something like the Clairvoyance. This is my favorite. These are my babies. Like, actually, these are, in a sentimental kind of way, actually, these are tough for me to get rid of because these are my first loves. I mean, when I first opened this, I thought they looked like diamonds, honestly. Well, I mean, you know what I mean, that kind of shininess. Really beautiful IEM system, $700. That's for $15 a month or higher on Patreon. I only spent, all this stuff I've only spent for my own money, and I'm giving them away, okay? I just, I want to keep reviewing this stuff. I love the community, and I just want to be part of it. Okay, what am I doing? I'm putting this stuff away like I'm done talking. Ugh, impressions! Let's talk really quickly about what I meant by wonky. I know this was basically a Patreon video at this point, but let's talk P1. Planar magnetic, sounds wonky. I don't recommend them for people who have similar ears and tastes as myself. But you may differ. You may yourself be a big fan of these, okay? So here's the plus sides. It's clear. I know that word gets overused, okay? But I'm a very emotional listener. I'm a very subjective, down-to-earth, personal listener. If I really like something, and I say something like clear, even though that doesn't really specify what that means on which track and which part of the tuning response and all that. I get it. I get the critique. I know. You know, people want more details than clear or fun. But that's where my emotions start. If I really like something, I'll post it up in something called review. This is just an impressions video. But a full review video will always include a demo of it with specific moments from tracks cut into my commentary that I think shows what I'm trying to say. So that's going to be my style, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a really nice flow. You know, just talk out of what brings joy. See what you guys grok. See what you guys what resonates with you with what I'm saying, and then give you some music samples so you can hear it. I know I love sound demos, and I think you guys do too. So just an impression, they sound clear. They sound clear in the mids and the treble, and because basically they don't have a lot of bass, nor do they have very little. It's almost like they're trying to be a balanced set using planar magnetic technology, and they do feel nice in the hand. They do like have a kind of like metallic or nice weight when you put them in your hands. The case is got a very satisfying magnetic kind of thing going on there. It's a nice size. If I can get it out without breaking it. They seem to be a nice size for a pocket. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of bulky. I mean, as these things go, but it does fit in the pocket. It seems to be genuine leather, maybe, but it's nice. There's no real complaints about it. I mean, it's the only complaints is that it sounds unnatural. The timbre, if I'm using that word right, sounds a little bit unnatural. It sounds like the instruments are with you and they're clear, but they're not. They don't sound like they would in real life. To me, the voicing seems off. I don't know if that's a technology being implemented the way it is with planar magnetics. Maybe it just doesn't succeed very well in this small form factor. I'm not a sound engineer. I'm just making stuff up. But I just get this feeling that I can't enjoy my music when every time I think like, oh, the voices are clear. That's fun. And they really were fun. If you can ignore the unnaturalness. That's my take anyway. I feel bad. You can almost tell I sound like I feel bad, as I do, because there is something fun in here. There is something worth appreciating, and I think many people could. I really think that. I think for some people, this could be a B+, A- set where they really enjoy it for its clarity, and its fun factor. Things hit when they need to hit. It's not necessarily a bass head set at all, but nor is it a treble head set. They're a nice balance, and they're nice and punchy in just the right places, but they just don't sound right. And I'm sorry for that. My ears, that's what these things are. That's what these impressions and rankings are. I'm putting them somewhere like in the C range. Maybe I can't remember what I put. I already put it in. It was either B- or C+. Wish I had a better note to end on, but that's about it. Please stay tuned for, and a reminder, these are for giveaways for Patreons. Please stay tuned for the Lokius, for the tube amp kind of recommendations and talk. There's a lot more coming. See you guys, and thanks for watching. Oh, enjoy what you're listening to. Always be happy with what you're listening. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.